Hi,
Hi,
how are you doing?
I'm fine, I guess. How about you?
I'm doing good. Today I'd like to interview you on one of the most common misconceptions, chameleons. But first, can you fill out the survey for me?
Sure, I guess. Do you have a pen or something I could write with?
Yeah, here you go.
Thanks. This isn't graded or anything,
No,
right?
nothing like that.
Okay, then.
So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, as you already know, my name's Leah, and I'm 18 years old. I recently graduated from high school. I start college in a few months. Oh, and guess what? I recently got a job in the mall, in the food court, as a cook, so you should totally come see me at my job.
Oh, that's nice. What do you plan on doing in the future?
Well, I plan on majoring in biology. What about you? Any big plans for your future?
No, not really.
Okay, well, I have completed your survey, so can you tell me how I did?
Yeah, sure. Age seems correct. Gender is obviously right. Number 3, 4, and 5, you're on the right track, but still incorrect. Number 6 is an interesting answer. You used to hide from predators, act like a defense mechanism. Anyways, going back to your major, that works out well then, considering that today's interview is based on biology.
Okay, cool. So how do we start?
Before we begin, I'd like for you to tell me any prior background knowledge you have on or about chameleons.
Okay. Well, I don't really know much about them. I know that they're reptiles, and based on your wonderful poster,
Thank you.
they seem to have big eyes, and they're really colorful, and their tongues seem to be longer than their bodies. And, based on some of these pictures here and some over there, they seem to be changing the color of their skin to match your surroundings.
Most of what you said was true. Chameleons are in fact reptiles. Their tongues are actually 1.5 to 2 times the length of their bodies. Aren't their color changing abilities just amazing?
Yep.
The last statement you said to me was actually where I was going with this interview.
Wait, what did I say again?
You said that chameleons change their colors to match their environment.
Oh, yeah, right. Now I remember.
Why do you think that chameleons' color changing skin helps with their survival?
Okay, well, I think that color-changing skin helps with their survival because it acts like as a camouflage. So they can, hide from their predators while also being hidden when they have to capture their prey. And I'm pretty sure that since they change their color so quickly, that homeostasis is probably involved. And, oh yeah, before I graduated, I learned, a ton about natural selection, so I'm pretty sure this is involved with this process.
Can you explain how natural selection led to this evolution?
Okay, well, if I recall correctly, natural selection is when certain individuals have heritable characteristics to survive and reproduce at a much faster rate than others. So I guess that this started as a mutation or an adaptation, which then resulted in higher fitness and then led to natural selection. And I'm pretty sure this led to microevolution. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this is what happened. That's my theory.
That's a really interesting theory. However, either the chameleon's skin color matching their environment is a coincidence, or you're right on with the natural selection theory. Homeostasis is definitely involved in this process. I have.
Wait. Okay, it is lunchtime, and I have a really big request, but I'm starving, and do you like a snack or something I can eat because I'm hungry?
I have water
Thanks, I guess.
and gum if you want.
Not helpful, but thanks.
Anyways, as I was saying, I have another question for you now.
Okay.
Do you believe that chameleons choose to change their own colors?
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure they choose to change their own colors, and I'm pretty sure they do this so they can hide from predators or just be attractive.
This is the misconception I was aiming for.
Wait, what do you mean misconception? I thought that chameleons change their colors to match their surroundings, sort of like for protection. Are you saying I'm not right?
One of the most common misconceptions is that chameleons change their skin color to match their surroundings. Unfortunately, this is false. Most people find it simple, convenient, and logical for this to be the case, especially when they need to explain it to a younger audience. What most people fail to realize is that chameleons change colors in response to both external and internal stimuli.
Wait. How do you mean, why do they do it? Internally, their physiology?
Chameleons are constantly changing their color. They possess chromatophores, which are cells that give skin its color, 2 types of pigments, one black, melanin, and another one of various colors. Their movements are under the control of nerves or hormones, adrenaline secreted by the adrenal gland, and hormones of the hypophysis.
Okay, so I completely get it. They're not in control at all. So, can you tell me some reasons why chameleons change colors?
Light, temperature, mood, and health all influence a change to the colors of chameleons.
Okay, so I don't mean to sound stupid, but what do you mean?
Light reflects off chameleons changing their color. When they get hot, they change the lighter colors to reflect the sun off of them better, causing a cooling effect.
Okay, so I think I get it. So this chameleon right here, where it's dark and flat on that tray, are you saying it became like that so it can absorb heat to like warm itself up?
Yes, that is right. Often chameleons are seen pale, and people often mistaken them as being dead. However, this pale coloring generally means that the chameleon is sick
I have
and
another
doesn't have
question for
energy.
you. Do chameleons change the color of their skin based on if they feel angered or threatened by people?
It is known that when humans or certain animals get close to chameleons' territory, their color changes in response. Chameleons are extremely territorial and like to be in solitude. For example, the panda chameleon will change to red and yellow when they're angered or ready to attack. Before we leave, I have one last question for you.
Okay.
What made you believe that chameleons change to match their environment?
Okay, it only makes sense. When a person sees a chameleon in most pictures, like these ones, they seem to be well blended with their surroundings. So, like, for example, when I saw this chameleon and I saw the tree branch over here, I thought the chameleon changed the color of its skin to match a tree branch. Well, obviously now I know I'm wrong, but I have a completely new perspective thanks to this little interview.
That seems logical enough. Most chameleons have a small range of color, especially with green, grays, and browns. These colors specifically match the general surroundings of the areas where they're known to live. It's just a strong coincidence, or your natural selection theory is proving to be true.
Okay, cool. So this was a really great interview, and I learned a lot. And now I realize that chameleons are not so complicated, but yet they're really so simple. So, thanks.
Unfortunately, our time is up. I have another interview coming up. Thank you for coming. It was nice talking to you. Bye.
Okay, so
Bye.
Marielle and I created a survey to see what people thought about chameleons. We gave the survey out to different people of different ages. Through the responses in the surveys, we gathered a better perspective on this misconception.
So our questions were: 1. Does the surroundings have an influence on the change of the chameleon's skin color? 2. Do chameleons have control on the changing of their skin color? 3. Are chameleon skin colors subject to change based on external stimuli, such as temperature or sunlight? Or internal stimuli, mood and health? And we had one short answer question, which was: why do you think chameleon skin color changing is important to their survival?
Additionally, we had 2 other categories, which were age and gender. These questions and categories were then graphed and compared. We had a total of 30 people surveyed. Our first graph showed gender. On this graph, the gender of our subjects were recorded. 2/3 of the people surveyed were female and 1/3 were male.
Our second graph shows the age groups of those surveyed. 60% of the people surveyed were between 12 to 20. About 13% were under 12, and about 27% of the people surveyed were over 21. The third graph shows people's choices on whether the surroundings have an influence on a chameleon's skin color. 80% agreed that surroundings have an influence, while 20% disagreed.
The fourth graph shows the people's choices on whether chameleons have control in their skin color changing or not. Over 50% of the people said that they can control their color changing, while 20% said it's not possible, and about 27% stayed undecided.
On the fifth graph, the people choices whether external or internal stimuli were seen. About 37% believe external stimuli has a strong influence, while 27% said internal stimuli has a strong influence. 23% of the people said both, with about 13% claiming neither.
Our last graph shows personal opinions on the importance of color-changing skin. We grouped them in general categories. 40% of the people said camouflage was why color changing was important to their survival. 27% of the people said that color changing was used to hide from predators, while 13% said it's used to catch prey unseen. 10% said that this was a defense mechanism, while 7% said communication and 3% said homeostasis. This is the end of our video. Thanks for watching. Bye. What is this?
Sorry. Not really.
Did you start?
Yeah. We're.
Sorry for moving on. I have another question for you. Do chameleons change the color of their skin
Can you get me food? Now?
Video?
It is videoing. Oh, relax. You could eat and stuff. It's just a video to see.